20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And off we go from Arlington. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 45-yard line.
Here we go, shot!
From the shotgun, they'll throw. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
This is a defensive coordinator just testing the waters. How is your protection plan? Do you have a plan for any linebacker or second-level pressures? Well, I think we got the answer in this one because they had no answer for it, and you can bet he's going to continue to dial those up.
On the ready.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Go!
He'll drop to throw. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
Out of bounds at his own 40.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
19! Ready?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
You know, it's always hard as an offense to waste such great field position, but they had a short field to work with, not able to pick up a single first down. So give a lot of credit for the defense stopping this drive before it really got started.
So fourth down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. Return forthcoming. It's a touchback as they come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready?
The rookie from Auburn. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 10.
70, tight end on. Back ball 80.
Out of the gun is Milton. Quick throw, taken in.
They have a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
Cowboy 80.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you'd better be good on third down.
Not a whole lot there as he'll get to midfield, and that's all.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
Back to stick.
Don't turn and hand this one off. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. Tackled there by Matt Wilson.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, here's Milton. He's got a man, it's C.D. Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of
17 yards on that play. That's good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Come on. Hey. 19, Charger, 19.
They're going to run it, and this is Phil Maffa. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
10 more yards.
Give them 10 more on that block. Just enough for another first down.
1st and 10.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll stick with him again. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And the Cardinals.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
On the ready. Hey, check that. Street. Let go.
Here's a toss, right side. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the first down.
Ready. Let's go.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
19 Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man. It's Harrison. 13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
On the play.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona, and even 30 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. He's to midfield. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, Cardinals nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready up. 40, 70. Let's go, 18. Set up. Left.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
60 by 30.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big gain for Arizona. 35 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
13 more yards.
Call it a gain of 13. It's an Arizona first
A
down.
gain of 13 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Back to the air one more time. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
89. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 1.
Ready.
Here's a toss as they look to run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this.
On the ready.
Now a 3rd and 2. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
60 boxes. 18. Touch two.
They'll try and run here with Benson. They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a first down picked up.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very scouting. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. He gets free. He's inside the 40. Still going. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
22-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Come back, team. Come back, team. Come to 60. Come 50. Come 50.
Throwing. Milton. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
Let's make a play here. Let's get out of here with a W offense. Get out of here with a win, oh. Get out of here with a win, oh.
Get it. 70 Lions.
Throwing is Milton. Thrown left side. The catch is made.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Second and a yard.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
To throw, it's Milton. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
At their own 41-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That's caught. And he will score. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Cardinals. His 4th TD grab of the season.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Cardinals are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
13.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
18-yard line.
Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready up. Tag. 70 Timberwolves.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. He'll check this down to the running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a yard short of the record from 65 yards out. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. This a yard short of the record from 65 yards out. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Three points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. This fielded at about the 9. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
On the stop. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
18 Rattler, 18 Rat Cowboy, 18 Cardinal, 18
Get out of the gun is Milton. He's going to look for the home run ball.
And you get a sense that in a really tight game like this, it's that one play that's going to tip the scales either way. So they come out swinging for the deep one on that one. They can't quite link up, but keep swinging. Keep generating those chunk plays, because typically in the NFL, chunk plays equal points.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Come on, come on. 70. About Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
Here's Milton. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Taken at the 19. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Ready, go, check, go, check.
They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job, because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
At the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. That's to the sideline and pulled in by Harrison.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll... Discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. The Cardinals lining up for punt as he's on to punt for the second time. McLeod to return. Could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60.
So on first and 10, here's Milton. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
First down.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Ready.
Handoff now to Moffett. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 11. First down, Cowboys.
That's another Cowboys.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Up the middle. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Walter Nolan in there on the stop.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
from the 41. Here's 2nd down and 7. In the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Let's go.
From the gun, here's Milton. Open man, left side, he's got it. A gain there of 20. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Here we go. Stop.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Now Milton. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. And the Cowboys will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
23. Cardinals 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
18, right here. Cut up. Check up.
Now, faking the give. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 54 yards.
Charger, 19 Charger.
He's coming, double up.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake. It's a sack. Donovan is a Rutgers in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Tag. Liking 18. Let's go. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
Makes it 3rd and 6.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On third down, they'll set up. No chance at all. He'll go down. Donovan is a Raku. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Get it? Warriors, hot 70, hot 70.
To the air, it's Milton. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
It is 3rd and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcats, 6 Dragon, 60.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. Open man down the field, it's McCloud. It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 46.
This is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Got it in. 79 Broncos. Past the 60. Past the 60. On the ground. Here's Moffa. He'll try
stage in the fourth quarter. Great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
70 Lions.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Yards to go.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
To the air on third down is Milton. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Here we go, set.
They'll look to throw. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cup 19, Cup 19. 18 Pioneer. Ready, ready?
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Going for it all. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. The Cardinals line up for a punt. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Get it.
They'll run, and this is Maffa. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Come on, come on.
They'll go again with Maffa. He'll struggle to get back to the line. Arizona, that is their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Let's go.
They run straight ahead with Grock, and he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Card's going to signal for their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Go, Reed. Go. Go. Step 60. Step 80 target. 80 target.
Again, it's Blue.
Jaden Blue, the ball carrier. Akeem Davis Gaither on the stop. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Ready. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
At the 15-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's second down. They'll drop to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Ready.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 Lions. Ready, ready.
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Going up top. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Cougar 19.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.